What am I? Where did I come from? Where am I going? Loved by no one, needed by no one. If my existence holds no meaning, then why am I here? I can hear my father's voice. He has a gentle, peaceful voice. His hand touches my hair. His hands, big, strong hands. His touch is so comforting. Dang. 6 years later, 1853.
London Bridge is falling down.
Everything is normal, so annoyingly normal. There's no sign that anyone will appear. They're really making me wait? At this rate.
London Bridge is... うるせえんだよ、さっきから。ねえ、なんだよ、人が気持ちよく作業してたのにさ、鼻歌くらいいいじゃんか。あのな、もっと緊張感持てよ。これから正規のお宝盗み出そうってんだぜ。俺の緊張感はいつかも持ちません。
These men have been lying here and hiding on the bare plain for 5 days already.
ロンドンが懐かしい。うまい酒、うまい料理、美しい女たち。仕方ねえだろ。俺だってこんなに待つと思わなかったんだよ。もうさ、横からかっさらうとかじゃなくて、自分たちで見つけちゃった方が早いんじゃないの？そっちの方が危なくないじゃん。それができるならとっくにやってる。この地方ってだけしか情報がねえんだ。あとは連中の後を追っかけるしかねえだろ。その連中がいつまで経ってもやってこないわけだけど、そのうちやってくるんだよ。いいか、泥棒ってのはな、入念な準備と機を待つ忍耐だろう。この5日で何回聞いたことか。もうセリフ覚えちゃったよ。この間みてえに爆発しねえだろうな。何言ってんの？するわけないじゃん。俺ってば世界一の天才騎士よ。お前の保証ほどは当てになんねえもんは。いや、待て。
A group of soldiers appear in the binoculars view.
連中、やってきやがった。ね、マジで
？The first man nods and continues to study the situation. 4 military automobiles, 1 escort transport, about 20 soldiers in total. And just their luck, one of the vehicles is carrying hunting dogs. A man who appears to be the commander is the lead automobile. And from the way he looks around, he won't be an easy target. It's a huge unit. Could be trouble. But...
予想と違うの？作戦変更した方がいいんじゃない？いや、かえって都合がいい。作戦通りだ。集合場所で待ってろよ。ねえ、マジ？入念な準備、木を見る忍耐はどこに行ったんだよ。その言葉には続きがある。そして時には大胆に。そうでなくては泥棒は務まらない。
He tosses the binoculars aside and prepares to leave.
分かったよ。ちゃんと生きて戻ってくれよ。お前にはまだまだ手を借りたいんだからさ。誰に向かって物言ってやがる。この俺様がちょっとやそっとで死ぬもんかよ。
With that, the man runs out into the darkness. It has taken forever to piece together the clues leading to this moment. He will reach his target. The moon is hidden behind some clouds. That's not good. The darkness makes it easy to run, but hard to track.
レオンハルト隊長殿、屋敷の包囲完了しました。ご苦労。屋敷から逃げる者があれば必ず捕らえよ。はっ、了解であります。
The captain returns to the soldier's parting salute, then turns to the abandoned-looking building that stands before him. Through the meticulous search, he finally located this mansion hidden in the forest. The initial reports so far has been correct. He is not eager to complete this mission. A search and capture operation such as this does not normally fall under his purview. So he's like a mega cop. Okay. The men under his command are the Royal Guard, protectors of Queen Alexandra Victoria, supreme ruler of Britain. Their current mission is to protect Queen Victoria as she travels to Wales for an inspection tour. However, he received a message through his ether communication device. The communique came from Finnis, the British military's technical advisor, who holds authority in governmental research projects. Capture the monster that hides within the mansion in Wales. It may already be dead. If so, quickly dispose of the body. However, if there's a chance that it still lives, it must be captured at all costs. Shortly after this message was sent, a device was delivered that could possibly detect the monster, along with instructions. This mansion is probably of little importance to Finnis. If it had been, Finnis would have sent one of his pawns from a special task force, Twilight, to carry out instead. There's just so little information. What is this monster?
そのままの意味なのだろうか。
Perhaps it's some figure of speech? Leonhard asked for clarification multiple times, but Venice never responded.
いや、悩んでも仕方あるまい。
隊長殿、突入準備整いました。
Leonhard brings his thoughts back to the present and focuses on the task at
し
hand.
かし、隊長殿、相手は一人なのでしょう。これほどの警戒をする必要があるのでしょうか。
我が物、何者かはわからないが、相手は怪物とのことだ。女王陛下の剣たる我々には不名誉な失敗など許されん。万難を排してことにあたり、万一の失敗も事前に防ぐ。これがナイトの進むべき道だ。
はっ、失礼いたしました。
When he sees that his troops are prepared, Leonhard gives a small nod.
全員第1級警戒態勢。第1班を先頭に第2班、第3班突入。
The doors are quickly kicked down and the soldiers and dogs rush into the dimly lit interior of the mansion.
こちらも異常なし。
Leonhard follows his men inside. The soldiers quickly spread out and soon have taken over the mansion. So far, no monster has been found. How long has this building stood empty? The walls are rotting in the humidity, and the shafts of moonlight are filled with dust. The dogs, as if sensing an unseen danger, have not stopped growling the entire time. As Leonhard steps forward, the small device meant to detect a target emits a sharp sound. The captain gathers a few of his soldiers and follows the device, which squeals as it stands in front of the particular door.
ここか。
He switches the device off and slips it into his pocket, then motions the gun-wielding troops to take positions nearby. He prepares himself to face the monster that awaits him on the other side, then gives a signal to break down the door. The soldiers smash through and rush inside. The skylight lets in light in, but the moon has ducked behind another cloud. However, he can sense tension in the room. A strange atmosphere fills the air. The room is packed with dolls. In the dim light, the sheer number of them unsettling rather than cute. The shadow of a person can be seen sitting in the chair in the center of the room. The shadow doesn't move, even when the soldiers surround it with guns and drawn. Either the person is very brave, or, as the message is suggested,
死んでいるか。
one of the soldiers approaches the chair. The shadow slowly raises its head. At that moment, the clouds part, letting light into the room. Long, glossy hair. Melancholy eyes slowly open. Her flawless skin and symmetrical face more resemble a doll's. Her clothing is strange, seemingly more out of decoration than fashion. Everything about her seems oddly mystical. The girl blinks once, slowly, her blank eyes take in her surroundings. At the simple action, Leonhard hears himself and the others gasp involuntarily. This beautiful girl, lit from up above by the soft moonlight, like an unreal creature. She must be.
怪物だというのか。
I hear voices. The voices of many people. None of them are my father. Why do they make me? I wanted to stay in my slumber forever. I wanted to stay with my dreams forever.
怪物なのか?
Yes. I am a monster.
隊長殿、捕獲すべき怪物とはこの少女のことなのですか?
にわかには信じがたいが、どうやらそのようだ。
どんな化け物が出てくるかと思えば、こんな娘とはな。バカ、警戒を怠るな。おい、どうしたんだ? 落ち着け、落ち着けって。
I know that sound. A dog's growl. I've heard it before. Dogs were chasing me. They were growling and barking, trying to bite me, trying to eat me, to kill me. They were so much faster than me. The dogs. A large dog barks loudly and leaps on me. Stop! I protested weakly in a scratchy voice, but the dog has pinned me in my chair. It has teeth to tear through my clothing and pierce the skin on my shoulder. I can feel my blood flow from the wound. In the next moment, the dog yelps and jumps back. As he speaks, something happens. The dog's mouth begins to melt. Like mud, it begins to drip and fall away. The dog's head and neck begin to crumble and oozes massive flesh and fizzles. The dog drops to the ground. It wreathes in agony for some short time, then stops moving. Why? Because it touched my skin. Because of a tiny drop of my blood. Just looking at the misshapen corpse makes me feel awful. It died because of me. The men around me tear their gaze free from the mess and back away, still surrounding me. Fear, confusion, doubt, and anxiety. It's just as before. It's very scary, but somewhat familiar. One of the soldiers cries out. I remain seated in my chair, but I look up to meet the speaker's eyes.
要件に関しても一瞬だが彼女は静止しようとした。先の出来事は意図的に起こされたものではない。
それは。
The leader approaches me and he gently kneels down, putting his face at my level.
怪物のお嬢さん。まずは突然の来訪や非礼を詫びよう。そして願わくば何も聞かず我々に同行してほしい。
A creature exhibiting powers beyond that as ordinary humans. In this game, this term is used against the protagonist, who has deadly poison coursing through her veins. His gentle but firm tone leaves no room for argument. After a brief pause, I nod. I stand without another word and leave my room behind. I have no reason to resist. How many years have I been staying here? The people are so tense. I see the fear in their eyes. They see me as something foreign. I wonder if these people will kill me. If that is why they have come here, so be it. I've had reservations, but I'm not scared. That poor dog. It should have been that way. The dog should have killed me. Horseless carriages cut their way through the quiet of the night to meet us. They tie my hands and load me into one. I stare up through the window at the sky. I have no interest in what they are taking me, or what will happen to me there. If I'm going to be killed, I feel oddly relieved to think this. But I have only one regret. Just one. I wish that I had. It all happened so suddenly. A crash and flash cut through the night. The car ahead of us flips over and rolls over onto the road. The carriage we are screeches and halts before we hit the overturned car ahead. The car behind us tries to swerve, but tips over, crashing into us from behind. The stricken vehicle blocks us in.
わからん。いきなり目の前の地面が爆発したぞ。
Everyone riding with us draws their guns and exits the car.
何者だ。我らを栄えある英国兵と知っての修行か。
もちろん、よーく知ってるさ。
A voice rings out in the night.
どこだ。どこから聞こえる。おい、あれを見ろ。あの廃墟の上だ。
I turn to see where the soldier is pointing. There is someone standing there. I see a figure silhouetted by the moon. A thin body wrapped in formal attire, with a top hat perched on his head. A walking stick in his hand. He looks as if he's about to attend a masquerade ball. But why? Strangely, nothing about this scene strikes me as out of place. His cloak flutters in the wind as he stares down at us.
こんな田舎町で人さらいとは。女王陛下もさぞ鼻が高いことだろうな。
我々を侮辱するか、貴様、何者だ。
俺の名はアルセーヌ・ルパン。何、驚くには値しねえ。どこにでもいる。ただの麗しき泥棒紳士さ。
Known as a dashing gentleman thief, Lupin is the master burglar famed throughout Paris for his brilliant artistic crimes and his non-violent methods. Meet Lupin, y'all. Lupin. As the man standing above us shouts his name, I feel it carving into my heart.
コソ泥が何の用だ。
いや待て、聞いたことがあるぞ。確かパリを拠点に活動する怪盗とか。
よく知ってるじゃねえか。その通り。いいかお前ら、光栄に思えよ。この泥棒紳士の華麗なる芸術をその目で直接拝めるんだからな。
The man calling himself Lupin looks at me. Feel his piercing gaze through his mask.
偉大のお嬢さん、私の声が聞こえます。
I stare up at him
何
silently.
を隠そう。この泥棒めの今夜の獲物はお嬢さん、あなたのです。私はあなたを奪いにやってきたのです。
Take me away?
どうか安心してお待ちください。その不しつけな犬どもの手から見事あなたを救い出してご覧に入れましょう。
なんという物言いだ。泥棒風情が流行る英国の侵攻を邪魔するなど不届き千万。全員総力をもってあの男を捕獲せよ。はっ、全員銃撃用意。おう、急い銃撃を。何、銃撃用意。待て待て待て。うでー、うわー。
The shadow dances jerkily as the soldiers open fire. Many of them must have hit. The shadow collapses on the ground. I'm holding my breath.
我が者、我が輩は捕らえろと言ったのだ。殺してどうする。
しかし相手の言うことが本当ならパリ中の警察を総動員しても捕まえられないルパンですよ。全力でかからなければ本当に怪物を連れ去られかねません。
That man, Lupin. Did he really die just now?
いや、やりやがったな。これじゃ死んじまうじゃねえか。くそ。
He sits up howling with laughter.
なぜ奴は笑っている。そもそもあの銃撃を受けてなぜまだ生きている。
隊長殿、ルパンの体が。
Before the soldier could say more, Lupin's body erupts into a bright light, blinding me with its glare. At the same time, a series of explosions rock the ground. The carriages around us are in disarray. Oh, it's a visual novel called Code Reliaze.
なんだ何が起きてるんだ。また砲撃が。まさか仲間が隠れていたのか。
落ち着け。
It's a great story.
もともと道に仕掛けてあったのだ。奴は一人だ。術中に
It's one of my favorites. I've played this on the Vita. The captain's clear voice and reason have no effect on the men. The smoke from the explosion does not clear, but continues to thicken around us. Soon it's difficult to see.
どこだ。奴はどこに行った。
How do you keep finding me? Well, it's like a niche genre, so I go looking. I almost cry out, but the man raises his fingers to his lips. Ah, Lupin. It's their boy Lupin. He grins and holds out his hand. No. Don't touch me, please. You'll die from the poison. Yes, but He suddenly pulls me by the arm. He pulls me to him with a compelling strength that his slender frame. For a moment I fear he will melt, and I stare at him in terror, but yes. He looks back at me with an excited smile, a smile that seems totally unfitting for the current situation. Lupin is so smooth. He's Lupin, the master thief. As he talks, he pulls me straight beside him and looks about us happily. The what? I have no idea what he's talking about. It works, right? Amazingly, Lupin's voice sounded exactly like the Captain Meinhardt's. The real captain shouts out through the smoke. By the time the soldiers began to gather around us, Lupin had picked me up and ran out. I looked back at the smoke still rising behind us. We rushed through the moonlight grass. The only thing I feel now is Lupin's arms holding me through my clothing. I don't know how far we ran. Before I knew it, we were on the track in the forest.
よし、ここまで来れば大丈夫だろう。なんだ？気になるか？大丈夫だよ。偽の痕跡をあらかじめ用意したからな。今頃連中、あさっての方角を探してるだろうよ。よし、今回も無事に回収完了。
Lupin stretches and looks up at the night sky. I follow his gaze. How long has it been since I stared at the stars? Not just through a window in my room, but in the fresh air. The wind brushes against my cheek. Even though I've seen so many times to be bored with it, now it feels beautiful. Lupin appears to be shaking as he focuses on the sky. What's the matter? Lupin?
いや、傑作だったな。連中の顔見たかよ。王室のこの絵が聞いて呆れるぜ。隊長である私を見抜けないとは、それでもお前たちはこの衛兵かって。どうした？なんか辛そうだな。まさか逃げるときにどっか痛めたか？どこが痛む？隠す必要はないから言ってみろ。
I shake my head. It's not pain, it's sadness. I was ready for death, but here I am. I can't touch anyone. I'm a monster who hurts anyone around me. My life serves no use to anyone.
なんだ、怪我はねえのか。それならいいけどよ。教えてくれ。何が悲しい？
Who are you?
おっと、こりゃ失礼。そういや、改めての自己紹介はまだだったな。
Lupin bows as if he's on
改め
stage.
て名乗らせてもらいましょう。私の名はアルセーヌ・ルパン。お嬢さん、訳あってあなたのハートを盗みに来ました。
My heart?
そう、言葉通りにハートさ。だがただで盗むってわけじゃねえぜ。美しいご令嬢を悲しませるのは趣味じゃない。お前からハートを盗む代わりに一つだけお前の願いを叶えてやるよ。
I wish?
ええ、そうですとも。お嬢さん、このしがない泥棒が必ずや真実の言葉を持って。
I wish. My heart responds to his words. I have realized what I most desire. A wish tucked deep within my heart that I forbade myself to ever think of. It bubbles up into my mind. I have never touched another person. Not once in my entire life. I resigned myself to a life like that and came to terms with it long ago. As my father said, I would be alone forever. But I want to touch you. I want to feel you, your warmth. The words tumble out before I can stop them. He stares at me, seemingly deep in thought. Is it impossible?
Yeah.
Lupin smiles confidently. He kneels down and takes my hand and smiles.
承知しました。美しいお嬢さん。このアルセーヌ・ルパンの名にかけて、その願い、必ずや。
The moon shines brightly up above. Oh, how beautiful it is. How I have never seen it this way before. Chapter 1, London Steam. I had a dream. Yes, a dream. A dream about long ago. When I awoke, Father was gone. I have no other memories, and I don't even know who or what I am. But it doesn't sadden me. He had left a note for me at the mansion. It had a number of rules written on it. Never leave this mansion. I will come back for you, I promise. Lastly, it said this: you must never break these rules, no matter what. If you do, nothing but misfortune will come. Because you are a monster. But I broke those rules. That's what caused this to happen. People chased me and called me a monster. I even brought misfortune down upon those who have accepted me and tried to love me. And since then, I've kept myself shut in that room for a long, long time. Because I am a monster. Till the day I die, I must sit right here and wait for Father to return. That's what I believed. The sound of birds chirping slowly raises me from my dream into consciousness. I feel a gentle breeze blowing. I'm not in that room anymore. That's comforting. Yet, lonely cradle. It comes back to me. Lupin took me away. I open my eyes to see a field of grass stretching as far as the eye can see.
俺なんて鏡見るたびに驚いてるぜ。うわ、この鏡の向こうのいい男は何者だってな。
It's not that.
冗談が通じねえな。じゃあ何をそんなに呆然としてんだ。まさか昨日のこと忘れたわけじゃねえだろ。
Making the kids watch free.
I woke up and you were right in my face. It was something of a shock. You were too close. You dressed differently too. That was a little unexpected. You look like a different person.
そいつは結構。俺はお前を驚かせたかったんだからな。
You did? Why?
そんなの決まってるじゃねえか。悲しんでるのと無表情以外の顔が見たかったからだよ。
Why is that?
これから長い付き合いになるんだぜ。相手のことを知りたいって思うのは普通じゃねえか。
What do you mean?
質問が多いお嬢さんだね。それはそうだ。まずは飯にしようぜ。簡単なもんだけどな。
Lupin lays a cloth down over the grass and places a basket on it.
と言っても昨夜の夜食用だからな。冷めちまってるな。ま、腹が減ってりゃ何でもうまいだろ。
Lupin places a sunny side up egg on a piece of toast and hands it to me.
どうした？食わないのか？
I haven't shared a meal with another person in a while. It's all so new.
お前ずっと一人で暮らしてたのか。別に礼儀作法が必要なわけでもねえ。心の赴くままに食べりゃいいのさ。
He takes a bite of his toast and looks over at me. He tilts his head if there's something for the first time.
お前、食事とか大丈夫か？ほら、毒で。
Yes, I can eat. I bring the toast up to my mouth and take a bite. Chew and swallow.
マジですげえ。
I shrug. But I can taste it. And it's very good. I feel this flavor spread throughout my mouth.
そんならよかった。インピーってやつが仲間にいてよ。そ
そいつがやたら料理パン生地こねるところから始めんだ。いろいろと隠し味があるらしい。
After one bite, I couldn't stop. I'd forgotten what it was like to eat for so long. And delicious as it's a way of bringing me happiness. Really good.
口の中を空にしてから喋れよ。
I swallow my current mouthful and ask again. How do you know my name?
そりゃわかるさ。今回の俺のターゲットは他の誰でもなくお前自身なんだ。情報の下調べは抜かりねえさ。
Bowser, come up. Quit begging. Lay down. Would you like a treat? Cattle Paw. Good job, boyo. Good job, boy dog. Alright. Here's a treat. Okay.
English 政府の極秘資料をちょっとばかり盗み出してな。
Procure?
そう。俺に盗めねえもんはねえってことさ。どんな財宝も、どんな情報もな。
Why did the government have information about me in secret files? This is just one of my many questions that I have, but I need to know about this man. So you're really a thief?
そこは頭に王をつけてほしいところだな。
An amazing thief?
そう、その通り。アルセーヌ・ルパン。後世に名を轟かす予定の大泥棒にして大盗賊だ。
I wondered what the difference between a thief and a robber. Isn't stealing bad?
そりゃあ、まあ、基本的にはな。だが、俺は正義の泥棒だから問題なしだ。
Thief and justice seem to be a contradiction.
魅力的な男ってのはいつだって矛盾を抱えて生きてるもんなんだぜ。
His answer doesn't really make sense to me, but I nod and turn my attention back to my food. Sitting here in the warm sunlight, the meal becomes entrancing. The taste of the egg with Lupin's cheery voice is somehow very soothing. Once I collect my thoughts, I take a better look at Lupin as he eats egg on toast. I have another question.
どうしてそんなにいい男なのかって？その謎だけはこの俺にも解けねえな。
Jeez. That's the second time we've had this conversation. This man. It's amazing how much confidence he has. That's not it. Those men, the ones from yesterday, were they trying to take me?
ちょっと待ってな。じゃあ、まあ一度にあんま話しても頭に入んねえだろうし、簡単にな。まず、お前をさらおうとした連中の目的だが、奴らの狙いはホロロギウムだ。
The Horowadium? Lupin becomes very
永
serious.
久期間さ。永遠に脈打つハート。永遠に膨大なエネルギーを作り出すことのできると言われる宝石。それがホロロギウムだ。 現在の科学では到底作り出すことのできないその宝石を一人の天才が作り出した。政府の機密書類にはそう書かれてた。家庭も理由もわからねえが、その天才は自らの娘の体に宝石を埋め込んだ。お前のことさ。
I don't know anything about my father. Did you know him, Lupin? I stare at him in surprise, and he looks back at me with some surprise as well.
そんなの当然じゃねえか。イギリスに住んでるやつなら、いや、世界中の人間が知ってるぜ。むしろ、なんでお前が知らねえんだよ。実の父親だろ。
I can only remember 2 years of my life. Yes. I woke up in that mansion 2 years ago. All I knew that is I had to wait there. That father would come for me. And yet, I broke the rules he laid down for me once in the past. I still regret it. Lupin looks at me questionably, and I speak up again. Even though I don't remember much, I do know some things. I read the books that were in the mansion, but...
外の事情はよく分かってないと。知識があっても常識がねえってわけか。
I was waiting for father all that time. He's the only thing I have. Please, Lupin, I want to know more about my father. He looks at me for a while and nods.
分かった。ひとまずざっくりと説明してやるよ。どうせ知らなきゃことは進まねえんだからな。まず第一に、お前の父親はアイザック・ベックフォードって科学者。
The main character's father is a scientific genius who have changed the world. He suddenly disappeared one day, and his current whereabouts are unknown. I shake my head.
いや、世界の歴史を変えた科学者。現代のプロメテウスとも呼ばれた男でね。
Prometheus?
ギリシャ神話で人類に火を与えた神の名さ。アイザックは現代社会にそれだけの大変革をもたらしたってことだな。
Revolution of society? I think I read about that in a book. Was it called the Neo steam engine? One of Isaac's inventions, this machine pulled the United Kingdom into an unparalleled era of technological progress and military expansion.
おお、知ってたか。そう。その蒸気エネルギーの保存を可能にした発明により、アイザックはイギリスを発明と軍拡の時代へと誘った。英国の軍事技術顧問となったアイザックは、強力な新兵器を数々開発するとともに、気候都市ロンドンの建設に着手するも。
Steel London, a capital city of England. This city was redesigned by a scientific genius, Isaac, into a massive metro. It is the culmination of British military and industrial might and boasts the greatest defensive capabilities in the world.
ロンドンの完成を見ることなく、自らの地位を公認に託した後、ある日から忽然と。
This all seems like a story, but a faraway land and doesn't sound real. That man is really my father?
ああ、俺の入手した情報によればそうなってる。お前の方で何か思い出せることはないか。
I shake my head. Lupin seems a little disappointed but sighs.
とにかく、英国軍の連中はホロロギウムを回収するためにお前の屋敷に来た。 はまあろくなもんじゃねえようだがな。全ての背後にあるのはアイザックの意志だ。そこで
My father's
華
will?
麗なる泥棒紳士であるこの俺は連れて行かれるお前を横からかっさらおうと考えたわけだ。
All this information is flooding into my head, and I feel a little dizzy. I must look very serious because Lupin smiles, as if to lighten the mood.
まあいきなりいろいろ話しても理解できねえだろ。また機会を見て何度でも話してやるから少しずつ分かっていけばいい。
Okay, I'll do that.
さて今度は俺が質問する番だぜ。
I'll answer what I can.
ホロロギウムだがお前の体に心臓に埋め込まれてるって話。
I nod. It's true. There's a gem embedded into my body. I start to undo my clothing to show him.
あ、お前何やってんだ。
This is the I can't pronounce that word. Hologram, isn't it? We're just gonna call it the hollow gem. That's what we'll call it. He looks surprised at a moment, but Lupin's expression turns into serious as he looks into my chest. A strange gem. It gleams in my chest like a beating heart. The glowing blue crest spreads across my chest with a gem into the center. The hollow gem is shaped like a flower. A beautiful blue gem embedded into the heroine's chest. Not even she knows why it's there. A large blue gem shaped like a rose spreads across my chest, piercing my skin in places. I have no idea what effects this stone has on my body, but I have to consider that the poison in my body has something to do with this gem. I don't know anything about this. Other people have it. Only me. What is it? I want to know too.
分かった。俺の分かってることは全部話せ。それはそれとして。
What's
お
that?
前はまず服を着ろ。
Why?
どうしてって。そりゃお前。
Etiquette. I've read about that in the Mansion's books. Etiquette. It is the utmost importance in how men and women interact. I see. So having my shirt off is improper. Okay. I put my clothing back on and sit up. Is this better?
なあ、それでいい。まったく、俺が紳士だったからよかったものの、そうじゃなかったらどうなってたのか。
I'm sorry.
いや、別に怒ってるわけじゃねえさ。記憶もそうだが、常識がねえってのも不便なもんだ。
Lupin inhales sharply and turns to me with something of a puzzled expression.
さっきから疑問に思ってたんだがよ。お前、なんで俺にこれから自分がどうなるか聞かねえんだ。
Is that something I should ask you?
そうじゃねえけど、お前、俺にさらわれてるんだぜ。普通気にならねえ？これ。
I think for a moment. It really doesn't matter.
割となんだお前、変わってんな。
A thief with a heart of justice is somewhat odd too.
確かにな。変わってる者同士、話が合うかもしれねえな。ま、そういうことなら話は早い。俺の根城はロンドンにある。これからそこに行くぞ。
London?
そう、飛行都市ロンドンだ。
You mentioned that before. Was it still
本
London?
気で知らねえのか。これは本当に真相のお嬢様だな。
I told you I never left the mansion.
いや、悪い。別にバカにしたわけじゃねえよ。ロンドンってのは地名だな。世界にその悪名を轟かす蒸気の都市だぜ。
A city of steam? I can't imagine such a thing.
何行けばわかるさ。見たことないってんならきっと驚くだろうよ。
I have a
おう、
question.
遠慮なく言ってみな。何でも答えてやるぜ。
Why did you want to capture me? Are you after the hollow gem
お
too?
前がアイザックの計画を知る手がかりになると踏んだからだ。俺はアイザックを追ってる。行方不明になって早数年。死んだって見方が一般的だが、未だに歴史の舞台裏で何かろくでもないことを企んでる。俺はその手がかりを掴んでてな。で、その計画を阻止するために俺は動いてるってわけだ。奴の娘のお前なら何か知っているかもと思ったんだ。ちょっとばかり当てが外れたな。
My father's plans?
だが、俺の勘は鋭くてな。お前、軍の連中からかっさらう形にはなったが、俺に協力してくれ。
I'm sorry. I can't do that.
ま、素直にうなずくとは思ってなかったけどよ。理由を聞いてもいいか。
What happens to me doesn't matter. But I don't want to let my father down by breaking the rules he set for me. Lupin looks at me questioningly. I was told to stay in the mansion and wait for father to return. I hurt people. That's why I need to be kept away from everyone. This poison, it hurts and kills anything it touches. That's why I must stay there. That's what my father said in his
ず
note.
っと孤独に生きろって。そんな親の言うことなんだ。聞く必要はねえよ。そ
But
れにな、自分のことどうでもいいなんて言うな。お前にとってお前より大切なやつなんていねえんだ。それによ、お前も父親に会いたいってならこっちから探しに行けばいい。
how would I do that?
そうだ、ロンドンにはあらゆる情報が集まる。あれほど人探しに向いてる場所はねえよ。だいたいあの屋敷にいたら今度こそ軍隊に連れてかれるぞ。
Those men, they feared me and called me a monster. Lupin is much better than those men. I haven't known him long, but I can
そ
tell.
れにロンドンには貴族専用の高名な医者連中が山ほどいる。その毒とやらもなんとかなるかもしれねえ。
I didn't expect to hear that. You think they can make it go away?
ああ、必ず何とかしてやる。約束したろ。だがそのためにもお前には協力してもらうぜ。これからしばらくは俺のそばにいてもらう。それが交換条件だ。
Lupin extends his hand to me. I look down at my hand and then up to Lupin's eyes. They glitter in the sunlight. Ooh, what do we do? What do we do? I nod hesitantly and take his hand.
よーし、これで契約は成立だ。
I feel his strong grip through my gloves. When I see his smiling face, I feel warmth in my chest, like a wind blowing into my
決ま
heart.
ればあとはあいつを待つだけだな。
For who?
おう、覚悟しとけよ。あいつはお前みたいな可愛い女に目がねえから。
I'm cute? Lupin smirks and bows deeply.
もちろんでございますとも、お嬢 ロンにつけばあなたの美貌に多くの男が誘惑されることでしょう。甘い罠にはくれぐれもご用心ください、お嬢様。
Lupin's voice is both serious and formal, and I nod meekly in reply.
笑うところなんだけどな。
I hear the sound of machinery from afar. Maybe those soldiers from last night have found us after all. I stiffen up. Lupin pats me lightly on the shoulder.
安心しとけ。ありゃ仲間だ。うざったさじゃ英国軍の比じゃねえけどな。
Group? I wonder whoever is approaching is the same person Lupin had mentioned before. I turn and see the machine drawn closer, spewing black smoke and roaring. I remember from last night, a metal box on wheels, a self-propelled machine. It was called an automobile. A horseless carriage is probably most fitting description. So fast? It screeches loudly and comes to a stop in front of me.
Hey, Lupin! 生きてたか?
A man covered in soot and wearing goggles sits up on top of the machine.
遅くなって悪いね。愛車が言うこと聞かなくってさ。って誰だその可愛い子ちゃん。あ、さてはお前、お宝盗むの諦めてナンパしてやがったな。俺にも紹介しろよこの野郎。
アホ。目の前にいるその可愛い子ちゃんとやらがお宝だよ。
はあ？何言ってんの？
The man gets up and leaves his seat. Fire bursts out from the machine and cloud smoke surrounds us. Lupin quickly jumps in front of me to shield me with his body. When the blast subsides, I peek around Lupin and look at the newcomer.
またスチームエンジンがイカれちまった。そこの可愛い子ちゃん、2分待ってて。今すぐ君の王子様が素敵な出会いを演出するからね。
But we've already had a first encounter. I love you! The man shouts in response for some reason before driving underneath of his vehicle.
やっぱこのパイプか。新品にしていいけど。
Short time later.
ね、でもこれ。
おい、インピー。これ本当にロンドンまで持つんだろうな。
失礼だな。この天才技師がいけるって言ってるんだから持たないわけがねえだろ。
He stands on the smoke and looks at me.
ま、悪いやつじゃねえから気にすんな。見ての通り、ただのへっぽこ技師だ。
へっぽこはひでえな。抜群の技師にして大発明家。超絶美形な気品があふれる違いのわかるいい男。そしていつか月に降り立つ男、インピー・バービケーン。現在全力で彼女募集中。よろしく。
I'm Jilly. It's nice to meet you.
なによく見ると本当に可愛いじゃん。俺ミロのヴィーナスが絵から出てきたのかと思ったよ。
ミロのヴィーナスは彫像だろうが、相変わらずいい加減なやつだな。
俺のことはインピーって呼んだよね。
Impy!
よーし、君は特別だ。ご依頼があれば愛のメンテナンスを大サービスしちゃうぜ。今夜君をチューンアップ。
Dang! Dang! I'm not sure how to deal with him. As Impy wipes his grimy face with a rag, Lupin hits him in the face with a punch.
言って何すんだよルパン。
ヨタ話はここまでだ。そろそろ行くぞ。 軍の連中もバカじゃねえんだ。長いは無用だ。
へいへい、相変わらず肉体言語がお好きなようで、そんなんじゃレディーにモテないぜ。
安心しろ、肉体言語はお前レベルのやつ限定だ。
ああ、そんじゃ心配しなくてもいいか。俺レベルはなかなかいないもんな。
ああ、お前レベルはなかなかいねえよ。
Impy is cheerful, while Lupin sounds annoyed. It's almost as if they've been different conversations.
じゃあ、エンジンかけるぜ。
The machine roars to life and spews another cloud around us.
もしかしてまた蒸気漏れ。機嫌直してエンジンちゃん。
What can I say? There's lots of strange people in the world. After this rough start, the automobile runs smoothly for a while as we ride. We go along, Lupin explains to Impy our situation and what had happened to us.
なるほどね。つまりはルパン、お前が彼女のヒーローみたいな立ち位置になっちゃったわけね。いいな、羨ましい。その役、俺と変われよ。
おい、感想それかよ。もっと他に驚くとこあっただろうがよ。
The conversation between Lupin and Impy always seemed to go this way. I could tell that they get along quite well. From time to time, the car screeches and releases a cloud of steam. It seems that this machine runs on steam power. The books in the mansion describe steam engines, and the diagrams have always included a way to vent waste steam. But this automobile doesn't have one. As Impy explained, the Neo steam engine, invented by my father, allows the energy to be stored without releasing it. That meant that the engine could keep steam without tedious task of constantly stoking it with fire and burning coals. That's as much as I understand from Impy's description. It all seems frighteningly complicated. Still, Impy's endless chatter and Lupin's arguing serve to lift my spirits. We pass through the fields, towns, and forests that the automobile runs on. Although it lets out some steam from time to time, it never breaks down again. According to Lupin, it's something of a miracle that it runs so smoothly. Impy's talk continues like a river, keeping up a stream of conversation. Lupin chimes in occasionally, but I catch him nodding off once or twice. We drove for a long time, but I was never bored during the trip. The sun is now high in the sky. We finished lunch and read for a few more hours. Lupin had been staring into the distance from the passenger seat suddenly stretches. What is? A short while later, just as Lupin said, London appears in all its glory. The city that sprawls ahead of us is nothing short of a metropolis. It's far larger than this city than the books I've read spoke of, larger than I could have ever imagined. It's amazing. Any words used to describe will fall short.
驚いたでしょ。きっと中に入ったらもっと驚くぜ。水道設備は整ってるし、至る所にあるガス灯のおかげで夜でも昼間みたいに輝いてる。飛行船の係留塔なんかも上層領域じゃ森の木みたいにいっぱい立ってんだぜ。
いや、今の姿になったのはイギリス最高権力者ビクトリア女王の指揮あってこそだな。
もともと大都市だったとはいえさ、こんだけでかい都市を着工から5年で完成させたってんだから驚きだよな。
女王も急ぐ必要があったんだろう。ロンドンを要塞都市として生まれ変わらせることでイギリスの強力な軍事力を誇示したかったんだ。イギリスはヨーロッパ各国に敵対視されてる。軍 備充実による他国への牽制がなけりゃ今頃イギリス対ヨーロッパで戦争中だよ。
I continue to look across the great city as I listen to Impy and
見てわ
Limpin.
かる通りロンドンは壁によって2つに分かれてんだ。外側のごちゃっとした町やら森やら工場やらがアウターロンドンの地域だな。ロンドンの蒸気エネルギー生成を一手に担う重層街や荒くれ者の多い貧困街、森林部には金持ちたちの別荘もあったりする。で壁を隔てた都市の中心部がセントラルロンドン。この国の政治機関が集中してる場所だ。で俺たちが住んでるのはグレーターロンドンの森林部。ある貴族の屋敷に間借りしてるような状態だな。
An aristocrat?
それは後で紹介する。ここでインピーと待ってろ。
Lupin turns his back on us and he gathers his hat and cloak to leave. What's the matter, Lupin?
ああ、ちょっと偵察に行ってくる。
偵察？なんでそんな面倒なことを。
仕方ねえだろ。このまま外壁に行ったら検問だ。様子を見てくれ。
You could see the wall from here?
覚えておきな。目が良くなきゃ。
目が良くなきゃいい泥棒にはなれない。はいはい。何回言うんだかな、そのセリフ。気をつけなよ。ルパンは相当な説教好きだから。
説教はお前がバカばっかするからだろうが。とにかく行ってくる。小1時間程度で戻ると思うが、一応。
I love the banter between them. See you later! Lupin waves to us and leaves.
やっと二人きりになれたね。
I nod, watching Lupin's receding back get smaller in the distance. For some reason, I suddenly feel lonely.
どうだい？俺とロンドン万博で展示された新型スクリュープロペラ用蒸気機関について各部署の致死リーダー4本を駆動させて700馬力を実現させてるんだぜ。その上軽くてコンパクト、科学ってすごいよな。
Impy suddenly reaches out as if to stroke my cheek with his hand, and I flinch back. If you touch my skin, you'll melt.
もっとそうだった。あまりの美しさに忘れてた。いい女にはトゲがあるって本当なんだな。
Impy, there's something I'd like you to tell me. What kind of person is Lupin?
ルパンのことそんなに気になる？いいなあ、ルパンばっかり。あ、俺の趣味とか聞きたい。
I don't understand. Lupin saved me. I don't know why. That's what I'd like to
お
know.
う、とてもナチュラルに無視するね。いいよ。ナイスクールビューティー。ああ、嘘ちゃんと話すよ。そんな冷たい目で見ないで、俺泣いちゃう。というか、ルパン何も話してなかったの？まあいっぺんに話して混乱させないようにってことなんだろうけど。よし、そんじゃお近づきの印にこの天才技師インピーさんが教えてあげよう。あいつはね、いわゆる正義の味方なんだよ。
Is that so?
そう。あいつは照れて認めないかもだけどさ。アイザックが作ったイギリスの特務機関、黄昏。まあ今別の人間が率いてるって話だけど、ほら、君をさらったイギリス軍の連中いるでしょ。あれだって本当は黄昏の連中がやる予定になってたんだ。でもどこかで計画変更になって近衛兵の連中が駆り出されたってわけ。まあでも助かったよ。黄昏は軍人の中でもエリート揃いだしね。黄昏から君をかっさらうとなればルパンだって危なかっただろうし。まあ これは運が良かったというほかないよ。ルパンが言うには、黄昏が大規模なテロを計画してるらしい。で、その作戦実行のきっかけがホロロギューム。君
I raised my hands to my chest protectively.
あくまで聞いた話だけどね。で、その情報を偶然知ったルパンはそれを阻止しようとしてるんだ。そのために連中の親玉であるアイザックの行方を探したり、君を助けたりしてんだって。ねえ、なんか結構正義の味方でしょ。泥棒のくせしてさ。
I see. Lupin himself said that he saved me because he was a thief with a heart of justice. Just knowing all this makes me very happy. So Lupin's not a bad
おい
man.
おい、俺を悪人だと思ってたのか？
I turned, startled to see Lupin behind me.
その様子じゃ全部話しちまったみてえだな。お前をさらう指示を出したのは僕だ。政府の権力者の一人だろう。もちろん政府が相手だろうが、お前を手渡すつもりは全くないけどな。今更だが悪いな。
I shake my head at Lupin's words. I can't find the right words to say it, but meeting you, I think it was a good thing.
そうか、そりゃよかった。
俺も一応いることを忘れないでね。
Oh, and Lupin?
おう、また無視ですか。
I want to know about my father, too. There's so much I need to ask him, and why I was left alone in that mansion. Why I have no memories, and if he can make this poison go away. Why did he make me? A monster. I need to ask him face to face.
なら、俺とお前の目的は一致してる。改めて。
The second handshake. Shake his hand without hesitation.
俺もよろしく。
MP firmly grasps my other hand. His smile is the brightest I've ever seen.
で、話は変わるんだが、検問の様子を見てきた。
Lupin pulls out some papers from his jacket. Wanted, crimes against the state, Victor Frankenstein.
どれどれ。ウェストリバー工場爆破テロ。12人を殺害した凶悪犯。
Hi, Ted! It's story time at Julie's channel.
もともとは宮廷錬金術師一等研究官、エリート中のエリートだったようだが、こうなっちゃ経歴。
We're playing a game called Cold Reliaze. Well, we have to solve the mystery on why our main character, us, who we're playing as, has his hologram in her chest and can melt people with a touch. Yeah. The picture on the wanted poster is one-of-a-kind young man with glasses. He doesn't look vicious at all. It doesn't pay to judge a book by its cover.
で、この手配書がどうしたの？
どうやらそいつを捕まえるべく検問をやっているようだ。俺たちとは関係ねえが、裏で俺らのことも探してるかもしれない。
まあな、俺ら今誘拐犯みたいなもんだしな。
I'm sorry to cause you
謝
trouble.
ることじゃねえだろ。そもそも俺らが好きでやったことだしな。
そうそう、気にしないで。じゃあ、ほとぼりが冷めるまでロンドンには入らない方がいいってこと？
いや、ロンドンは人で溢れてる。中まで行きゃよほどのことがない限り見つからねえだろう。
じゃあどうすんだよ。
し 写真の類は撮られてねえはずだ。それに昨夜の連中は王室の近衛兵。身分を偽れば簡単に抜けられるさ。
Impy and I nod along with Lupin's plan. He gave me a map of the mansion in case something happens to separate us and I have to go alone. To be even more cautious. In order to avoid the three of us being captured together, we decided to split into two groups.
ああ、インピーと一緒に行くのが無難といや無難だな。
With Lupin's suggestion, Impy and I proceed to the checkpoint together. He and I suppose we're going to try to pass as a married couple to make it through. Impy and I, the two of us.
そんな不安そうな顔しないでよ。夫であるこの俺がどんな時でも支えるからさ。そう健やかなる時もやめる時もさあ誓いのキスを。
ああ、はいはい。とっとと行ってこい。そして捕まってしばらく反省しろ。
なんで捕まるの前提なんだよ。
気をつけて。俺は遊びでやってるわけじゃねえんだ。パートナーは
I understand.
どうして俺がパートナーだとそんな決意が必要になってくるの？
We approach a huge gate. Beyond it, I see many buildings. The gate is crowded with people and the line is waiting to get through the checkpoint. We join the long line. Finally, it's our turn. I'm a little nervous.
まあ安心しなよ。このインピー様の発明品に任せておけば。あれ？発明品どこやったっけ
I'm extremely uneasy.
これだよこれ。
次のもの。
いよいよ俺らの番だ。行こうぜ。なに？俺を信じて身を委ねてりゃいいのさ。
Impy, wait! Impy and I walk over to the guard.
ロンドン市民か。
いや、ロンドン観光に来たんだよ。ね、ナターシアちゃん。ね、ナターシアちゃん。
Who's Natasha? No!
ちょっと話合わせなきゃ。演技で。
You have to tell me things like this beforehand.
人生にはアドリブ大切だよ。
おい、そっちの娘の名前はナターシアじゃなかったのか？
あ、
怪しいやつだな。ふざけてるなら捕まえて取り調べる。
I feel someone staring at me and I turn. Lupin is watching us with a look of disbelief and frustration.
どうやら袋小路に追い詰められたよ。
Seems more like we're cornered ourselves. And at a full run, no less.
しかし、こんなこともあろうかと、インピーさんは秘密兵器を用意していたのだ。
兵器だと
？The guards stand back warily as Impy holds up a tiny tube over his head.
そう、名付けて瞬間催眠装置。この光を浴びれば立ちどころに俺の言うことに逆らえなくなるのだ。
なんだと
If you had something like that all along, why didn't you use it sooner?
さあ、くらえインピーフラッシュ。
で、これは何の冗談だ？
あれれピカって光るはずなのにフラッシュバルブの調整間違ったかな？
Impy fiddles with the tube. Impy, I think we might be in trouble. They're gonna get us.
怪しいやつめ、詰め所へ来い。
全員で一斉に飛びかかるぞ。
おう、これまた団体さんでまあ。けど、甘いな。この天才技師の奥の手、舐めないでもらおうか。
What's your last idea? Impy suddenly grabs me and lifts me off the ground. Run! Impy doesn't stop running, not even with the guns pointed at him. He flies past everyone. He leaps, flying over the guard's head. AP! Impy somehow picks up more speed. I'm impressed with his physical abilities, but this hardly counts as ace for a genius engineer. He runs for a while, and once we're both certain of the guards have lost us, he lets me down. Yeah, I suppose it did. I see his satisfied expression and can't bring myself to mention that his actions were what caused all this trouble as well. You're very fast. Perhaps even faster than the automobile that we rode in here in. Oh jeez. Impy. I love Impy. No, I wasn't in love to begin with. I'm not being shy. Where's that? I look around us. The buildings are smaller and near the entrance and seem less well maintained. Still, the people here look cheerful as they greet each other happily as they pass. I hear laughter and shouting from all around us. A very intricate neighborhood that looks like a mess of odds and ends. Its residents have little income, and the area is not very safe. Oh, so it's like Gary. Okay. It's ordinarily temporarily housing. Workers were involved in the reconstruction. It's very lively. Troublemakers? Like you, Impy? Lupin said that I had to watch out for you. That you were trouble. I'm sorry if I was mistaken. We continue walking this way as we made our way toward the mansion that Lupin had made his hideout here in London. I thought it would make it there without any further problems, but as I stood admiring the street performance, I turned to see that I was alone in the crowd. He's not here. Not over there either. I look for the man I have been traveling with, but I can't find him. If I take too long, the sun will set. What should I do? There isn't much that I can do. I need to make my own way to the mansion. He might already be waiting for me there. Someone calls out to me. That would be very kind of you. I bow to the helpful man. A tall man with long hair, calling himself an engineer.
さっき見ましたよ。案内しましょうか。
That would be wonderful.
お
Please
安いご
do.
用です。さあ、こちらですよ。
The man starts walking ahead of me and I follow along. I continue to follow him into an alley. There's no one else around and the street here is covered in filth. What would he be doing here? Excuse me, but where is he? Thank you, you're so kind. Oh, this is fishy. Oh, this girl's got no common sense, but, you know, she's been locked in a mansion forever and all of her life. We continue to walk even further. I can't even hear the street noise now. The man turns to face me. There's no one here.
獲物を連れてきたぞ。お、上玉じゃん。売り飛ばしたら結構な金になるんじゃね。
Two men appear from the shadows behind him. He must be friends with the kind man. Worth a lot? What are you talking about?
お嬢さん。
The man reaches out to me. With fear and memory bursting throughout me, I back away. Don't touch me.
いいね。そういう反応。悪くない。
The men draw closer and I try to back up. Soon my back hits the wall. I don't know what these men intend to do, but surely something I won't welcome. And there's nowhere to run. I start to panic and look around.
この辺りじゃ誰も助けになんて来ねえからな。
The man reaches out again, and I flinch. He grabs my shirt and tries to rip it open. No, don't touch me!
綺麗な肌じゃねえ。
おい、お前手を見ろ、手。
Smoke is rising from the skin of the man who had touched me. He starts to scream and roll on the ground, clutching his hand as a burning odor begins to fill the area.
どういう手品だ。わからねえ。おい、油断すんなよ。こいつ見かけ通りの女じゃねえぞ。肌に触れた途端、手が焼けただれた。化け物だ。こいつ化け物だ。
I told you not to touch me. The other two men pull out knives and slowly approach me. There's no escape. I wonder if the knives would melt if they touched me, and if they would still hurt. The man raises his knife high.
耳を塞いで。
There was a burst of intense light and the sound of an object hits the ground. I had quickly covered my eyes and ears as instructed, as the intensity makes me dizzy for a moment. I lose my balance and fall over, and oddly I fail to hit the ground.
ゆっくり目を開けてごらん。
I open my eyes. Someone is holding me.
君をどうこうする気もない。安心して。
Thank you for saving me. Who are you?
ごめん。訳あって名乗ることはできない。まだ少し顔色が悪いね。
What happened to those men?
みんな倒れてるよ。
Are they dead?
心配しないで。彼らは気絶しただけだ。五感に強烈な刺激を与えられたことで目を回してるだけさ。
Good.
ずいぶん優しいんだね。自分を襲った奴らを心配するなんて。それにしてもその胸元の宝石は。これは失礼。女性の胸元をまじまじと見つめるなんて申し訳ない。悪気はなかったんだ。
He gently releases me.
君みたいな女の子がこんなところにいちゃダメだ。この辺りは治安が悪いからね。それに知らない人の言葉はまず疑うこと。特にこういった場所ではね。
I see.
ひとまず通りまでエスコートするよ。また何かあったら大変だ。
Thank you, but can I trust you? You're a stranger too.
僕に限っては例外扱いにしてほしいところかな。
He starts walking back up to the alley and I follow along, fixing my clothing. His face seems so familiar. After we walk a while, I hear the city.
さて、ここまで来れば大丈夫かな。これからは気をつけてね。ところで、改めて聞きたいことがあるんだけど。
くそ、一体どこに消えた？この辺りに隠れているはずだ。くまなく探せ。
I stiffen in reaction to the angry shouting coming towards us.
くそ、もうここまで追っ手が回ったか。
What?
どこに消えた？ビクター・フランケンシュタイン！
The name shocks me into recognition and I stare up at the man with me. I remember now. You're the wanted man.
まあ、お察しの通りだよ。僕が指名手配犯のビクター・フランケンシュタインさ。
He laughs without humor and narrows his eyes behind his glasses.
つけられてるね。
What are you talking about?
こっち。
Frankenstein suddenly takes my hand and begins running. Wait, Mr. Frankenstein? What do you mean I'm being followed? Aren't you the one being chased?
フランでいいよ。もちろん僕も追われてるけど、君も追われてるようだよ。
Pursued by the police?
いや、ヤードの連中が追ってるのは僕だけだ。君はもっと別の、もっとずっと怖いやつに追われてる。黄昏だよ。
Victor doesn't respond to any more of my questions. We continue running. After we have run through the maze like a warren of alleyways, he finally comes to a stop.
泣いたかな。
Victor, are you alright?
大丈夫。というか、すごいな君。息一つ乱してない。
The gem?
いや、なんでもないよ。気にしないで。
Victor, are you the really same Victor Frankenstein as the wanted posters?
そうだよ。僕の名前はビクター・フランケンシュタインで間違いない。けど、僕は誓って罪など犯してないんだ。出会ったばかりの君にこんなことを言っても信じられないと思うけど、僕は何もしていないんだ。無実のまま指名手配犯にされている。
Who would want to do that?
政府さ。彼
Victor abruptly stops talking. He looks behind me, eyes round in surprise. What's the matter?
危ない。
Victor suddenly pushes me down. At the same time, I hear a strange noise. I turn behind me and look and see a man wearing a bizarre bird-like mask pointing a blade straight at me. What? As the man raises his sword again, Victor throws a glass tube full of liquid. I feel a blast of heat and hear a muffled sound. It's probably the same thing he used to save me earlier. However, the masked man jumps away quickly to avoid the explosion. Victor takes my hand and throws 2 more tubes at the other man. Explosions go off one after the other. Through the rising black smoke, I can see a mysterious man on the ground. Victor begins running and I follow. I continue to chase after him until we arrive at a larger street. Compared to the impoverished area, this place is much cleaner and better organized. It's probably the street of Midtown, like Lupin explained to me. Victor, are you alright?
いや、大丈夫。ちょっと運動不足で。僕は本来学者だから体を動かすのが苦手で。
Victor catches his breath and looks at me.
けどよかった。怪我もなく、なんとか逃げ出せたんだから。
I nod in agreement. Thank you for saving me. Twice.
いや、お礼なんていいさ。僕が勝手に君を助けたんだからね。それよりも、君は僕から逃げないのかい？
Why would I run from you now?
どうしてって、ほら、一応僕は指名手配犯だ。逃げるなり、大声を出すなり、警察に逃げ込むなり。
Should I?
いやいや、決してそういうわけじゃないんだけどね。
You're a good person who saved me, and I'm on the run as well. Victor smiles a little.
そうか。改めて自己紹介させてほしい。僕の名前はビクター・フランケンシュタイン。もともとは政府に仕える。
I know. I read the poster. It said that you were behind a terrorist attack on a factory.
でもそれは濡れ衣だ。僕はやってない。
I believe you. It's wrong not to trust someone who just risked his own life to save me not once but twice.
ありがとう。信じてくれて嬉しいよ。
I'm the only one that should be thanking you. I never introduced myself either. I'm Jilly. I give him a short introduction of my origins and my reasons for being in London.
永久期間。ホロロギウム。
That's what Lupin said. Victor appears to think something over, then he looks right at
一つ
me.
提案がある。僕に君の体を見させてほしいんだ。
Why? Do you want to see me naked?
いや違うよ。そういう意味じゃなくて、医者として診察したいってことだよ。
I
これで
see.
も一応医術を収めてるし、科学や錬金術の知識もある。君の力になれると思うんだ。
An attempt to transmute elements into other elements, most notably base metals into gold.
やるだけやらせてほしい。
I could see his eyes that he was not lying, but... Alright, I'd like you to try.
力になるよ。
Victor smiles and looks relieved.
よかった。出会ったばかりの僕を受け入れて
I do have one question though. Why are you going through so much trouble to help me?
ああ、それは僕にも力を貸してほしいことがあるんだ。
Oh shit, god damn it. Controller down! Controller down, hold on. Oop. Aha. I can?
もうかなりの間、できればしばらく君たちの家にかくまってほしいんだ。
He gives me a plaintive look, and I think for a while before I speak. It's not my home, so it isn't my place to decide anything like that. I'll ask Lupin. I think he'll say yes. Because he's a hero.
信用してるんだね。その人のこと。
I feel a tickle in my chest like a butterfly, and I take the paper from my pocket. Victor asks what it is, and I tell him it's a map. Lupin gave me this so I can find my way there in case we were separated.
どうしたの？
I don't know where we are now, though.
地図によればこの道を上がっていけば屋敷に着くはずだね。
Victor and I walk along the street together, the moonlight shining through the leaves of the trees. It's funny to me to see forests and hills enclosed with the
こ
city
の辺りは
walls.
環境がいいから富裕層の屋敷や別荘なんかがあるんだけど、ルパンという人は貴族か何かなの？
I don't know much about him myself, but one thing that I do know is that Lupin is a thief with a heart of
泥
justice.
棒？え、泥棒なの？というか正義なの？泥棒なのに？
Yes. Victor tilts his head to the side as having the thought and continues walking. And then, without warning, the forest clears, revealing a huge mansion standing before us.
うわ、ずいぶん立派な屋敷だね。
I'm not too sure myself. I look up at the mansion in awe as Victor double checks the map.
でもここで間違いないみたいだよ。
Victor starts towards the door, but I stop in my tracks and look down at my feet.
どうしたんだい？
They're probably going to be worried because I caused them trouble and I don't know how I'm going to face
そうか。
them.
ならなおさら早く姿を見せて安心させてあげなくちゃ。きっとみんな君の到着を待っているはずだよ。
Victor's right. I nod and push open the gate to enter the gardens surrounding the mansion. We walk towards the looming main building. I take a deep breath and knock on the door. There's no response. I try again. Again, no reaction. No matter how much I knock, nobody answers the door. I push on it lightly and the door swings open with a creak. Huh? It's open. That seems a bit careless.
待って、様子がおかしい。僕が先に行こう。
He pushes the door open and we could see inside a huge foyer.
これはすごい。ルパンという人は相当な貴族だね。
Victor takes a step into the hall. At that moment,
動くな。
Lupin and Impy stand on either side of Victor looking ready to attack.
手荒い歓迎だね。
黙ってろ。てめえ、指名手配犯のフランケンシュタインじゃねえか。返答次第じゃ、ただじゃおかねえぞ。
まさかこんなことからあんなことまでなんて羨まいやけしからん。
No.
そいつは返してもらうぜ。
具体的に何しやがった。つぶさにつまびらかに話せちくしょ
Let me explain.
う。もう大丈夫だから今夜俺がきちんと慰めてあげるからね。もちろんベッドの
Oh
上で。
god, Impy, jeez.
僕はいつまで手を挙げてればいいのかな。
俺がいいって言うまでだ。つがインピ、お前はちょっと黙ってろって。
Listen to me! Lupin, Impy, and Victor all look at me in surprise at my sudden outburst. Having to shout like that was a little embarrassing, but I clear my throat. Victor is. All he did was save me.
どうやら無理やり連れてこられたとか。
おい、フランケンシュタイン、俺の彼女に手を出してみろ。ただじゃおかな。いっていきなり殴るなよ、ルパン。俺の天才的頭脳がダメになったらどうすんだ。
安心しろ。てめえの頭はそれ以上ダメにならねえ。で、
I'm sorry you were worried about me. Impy and Lupin take a breath to speak, but I keep talking before they can interrupt. This man is the wanted criminal, Victor Frankenstein, but he also saved my life. I explain how I met Victor and give them a summary of the events that happened to us. Of course, I also made sure to tell them that Victor was innocent of the attack that he was blamed for on the posters. And Victor wants to use this as his place to hide for a while in exchange for searching a way to help me with my poison.
彼女の治療法の研究以外にも僕にできることは何でもする。君たちへの協力は惜しまないよ。
元宮廷錬金術師筆頭。錬金術に関するこの国の最高頭脳。まあいいだろう。頼りになりそうだ。俺はアルセーヌ・ルパン。正義の大泥棒だ。そいつ。
ああ、よろしく。
俺はインピー・バービケーン。いずれ月に行く男だ。よろしくな。ところでさ、フランちゃん、本当に彼女の毒をなんとかできるの？
努力はしてみるよ。
おう、期待してるぜ。やったね。ようやく俺たち二人愛を交わすことができるね。
What? I'm sorry, but I don't even know we were to rid my body of the poison. I have no intention of consummating anything.
今がダメでも明日があるさ。大丈夫。Never give up!
Nothing about this strikes me as alright at all.
それじゃあここにかくまってくれるんだね。
いいんじゃないか。まあ、この屋敷の主がと言えばだろうな。
とりあえず疲れただろ。あんま手の込んだもんは作れねえけど、ちゃちゃっと飯にしようぜ。
You can cook and feed.
おうともよ、もちのろんだぜ。これでも料理の腕には自信があるんだ。
ああ、それは俺が保証するぜ。他は何から何までへっぽこだけどな。
ちっちっち、他も超一流だっての。ルパンってば、嫉妬しちゃってさ。さあ、行こうぜ。リビングはこの奥だ。
Lupin and Impy started to walk away.
君の仲間は随分と面白い人たちなんだね。
Friends?
違うのかい？
Yes, they are. Let's go. I slowly walk after Lupin and Impy. I should be tired after all that's happened, but I feel lighthearted. The meals served in the dining hall have very delicate flavor, which was certainly unexpected considering Impy cooked it. Victor, Impy, and Lupin. It's been so long since I've had a meal with a group of this large. It helped me to remember that eating with others can be fun. We all told each other about ourselves as we ate. Lupin is trying to find my father in order to prevent a large-scale terrorist attack. Impy is working alongside Lupin because he wants to go to the moon, though it's hard to tell if he's serious about that or just joking. And Victor says he will search for a way to cure me in exchange for helping him stay here in hiding. I'm with Lupin. I'm looking for Isaac, my father. There's so many things I need to ask him. Why is this hologem in my chest? Why did I awake alone? What did Father want me to do? There's so much I don't know. And one more thing. I want to rid my body of this poison. I want to live as a person, not a monster. Father must hold the clues to making this happen. After we finish our meal, Lupin says he has prepared a room for me and will take me to it.
これだけ部屋があんだからどれでも自由に使ってもらって結構なんだが屋敷の主が変わり者でよ貴族のくせに使用人を雇いやがらねえ掃除なんかは時々俺らも手伝わされケチとかってんじゃなくて趣味だなありゃまあこの広すぎる屋敷全部に手が回るはずもなくてよ故に使える部屋も限られてるってわけ
What are the rest of the rooms used for?
大体物置だな古美術品集めが趣味らしくてよそうい
We enter the room. It's very soothing. The moonlight shines in through the window. And this faint scent. It's very calming. The room seems like a perfect place to relax. Lupin pushes a switch on the wall, and the room lights up at once. What's that?
街中にある街灯と同じだ
These are gas lamps. Like in the streets, they light up with a single switch. Most mansions in London are equipped with these.
みんなついてるぜ
Wow, it's like magic. Oh, the bed.
シーツは変えておいたから存分に使ってって
The bed in the mansion had special sheets so my poison wouldn't destroy them. They were special, just like my clothes.
このベッドは
My hair doesn't cause melting, so it'll be fine if I sleep on my back.
って言っても寝返り打ったら大惨事だな明日なるべく
Until then, just do your best, I suppose. Lupin and I nod to each other. I spot a large trunk on the corner. Lupin, what's that?
なああれは俺のトランクだな
It's a very cute
そう
trunk.
かそんじゃそれはお前にやるよ
Are you sure?
おう自由に使ってくれここに住むとなりゃ嫌でも自分の持ち物は増えてくだろうしな
Suddenly the trunk moves. It shudders again. We look at each other. Is there something in there?
空にしてたはずだけど
Lupin reaches out of the trunk and cautiously opens it. Suddenly, a dog leaps out from within. Oh my!
おうトランクで寝てるうちに蓋が閉じちまったってオチか
The small dog looks up at me with beautiful round eyes. What is this feeling I have? It approaches my leg. I try to back away, but I'm too slow. The dog brushes against my leg. My heart begins to beat faster at its fluffy, warm touch. But Lupin gets the dog away from me. I don't want anything to happen to it.
大丈夫だろうそれにちょうどいいそいつ誰にも懐かなくて正直困ってたんだああ拾ってきたはいいが飯も食わねえありさまでよ不思議とお前には懐いてるし
The dog barks at me in a friendly way. And finally, I notice something out of the ordinary. The dog's left foreleg is mechanical, and it hisses with steam every time it moves.
ああそいつの足か心ない奴らにやられたみたいだなであいつがかわいそうだって泣き出してなこうやってなんとか救ってみせたわけだ
I see. I gingerly pick up the dog, and it's fine if I don't directly touch its skin. The dog stares at me as if seeing through me.
本当におとなしいなこりゃインピーが悔しがるな 愛が一方通行だとか嘆いてたよ。
What's its name?
シシってんだ。インピーが名付け親だよ。
Shishi.
西洋一の美貌って有名なオーストリア王家の娘エリザベタの愛称から取ったらしい。まったくもって女好きなあいつらしいぜ。
Shishi, what a wonderful name. And her face is cute too.
そいつオスなんだけどな。
I look back in surprise at Lupin and he laughs heartedly. After Lupin leaves, I don't feel sleepy at all, even after I lie on the bed. Shishi is curled up at my feet and I can feel his weight on my mattress. I feel like I've lived more than the past day than I have in the previous 2 years. The armed men who invaded my old home, Lupin's shadow in the moonlight, meeting Impy, who I'm still not sure of, seeing London for the first time, the encounter with the very kind Victor. Everything has happened on the road between Wales and London. Just by closing my eyes, I can make so many new memories spin about in my head. And then, my nervousness about not being able to move on the bed is pushing my sleep further away. I hope I can get to sleep before sunrise. As I lay there thinking that Shishi raises his head and perks up his ears. Shishi? Shishi growls a response. He jumps down and dashes over to the door. It seems something's going on. Shishi? I nervously approach the door. Do you want to go outside? Sorry guys, I said outside. Can you go outside? Okay. I quietly open the door. Give me a second, okay? Okay, Bowser. Shishi quickly pushes through the gap and disappears into the darkness of the house. The hall is unlit. The moonlight comes in through the window, casting shadows. The silence of the night somehow reminds me of the mansion I used to live in. Shishi, where are you? Started walking down the hall. I see a huge shape turn the corner at the far end of the hallway. It looked like a person in armor. Could that be the owner of the mansion? Lupin did say that he was something of an eccentric character. I quickened my pace and approached the corner and introduced myself, but... Huh? I turned the corner, but the huge shape is nowhere to be seen. Was I just seeing things? I look around and notice an open door in the row along past the wall. Perhaps he went in there? I quietly approach this enter. It's a huge room. It's furnished, like the room I'm staying in. Could someone be staying here as well? There's so many books. Bookcase lined with walls packed with countless books. In a way, they remind me of Father's bookshelves, and I quickly feel a connection with this room. I look around, scanning the room, but there's no one here. More importantly, Shishi isn't here. Where could he have gone? I turn back to the door, thinking that I should have continued elsewhere.
こんばんは、美しいお嬢さん。こんな夜更けにどうされたのですか?
I suddenly hear a voice from behind me. Saint Germain. I spin around surprised and see someone who appeared out of nowhere by the window. A calm, androgynous-seeming figure. The moonlight gives his skin a bluish glow and gleams off his eyes. With the city light sparkling outside behind him, he looks very beautiful. Who are you? And how did you...
驚かせてしまいましたか。申し訳ありません。あなたが新しい住人ですね。話はルパンから聞いています。私の名はサンジェルマン。フランスにて伯爵の位を授かる者。ですが、 今ではこの屋敷の酔狂な主という立場です。ようこそ歓迎しますよ。
He smiles warmly. So this is the owner of the mansion.
気軽にサンと呼んでください。
Did you say you were from France? Seems to find this question funny.
そうですね。今回はそういうことになっています。
Currently from? What is that
あえ
supposed
て
to mean?
嬉しく思いますよ。運命の糸を手繰りながら私はあなたをずっと待っていたのです。
What? I'm sorry, I don't understand.
これは申し訳ない。ともかく私はあなたを歓迎しますよ。これからの生活を共に楽しみましょう。
He smiles. Perhaps it's the moonlight. Or the lights from the city? I don't know why, but even though his smile seems welcoming and friendly, I feel a bottomless coldness. It's almost like looking into a smile on a painting, not on a real person.
それにしても何か探しているようでしたが、どうされたのです？
I was looking for Shishi.
シシ。ああ、あの可愛らしいワンちゃんですか。そういえばあなたには懐いたとルパンが話していましたね。もしや彼の世話をあなたが？
I like to try to do what I can.
なるほど、そうでしたか。インピーがきっと悔しがるでしょうね。しかし彼のシシーの居場所は残念ながら私にも分かりかねます。
I see. Maybe that shadow I saw has something to do with it.
人影ですか？
I saw something in the hallway earlier. It looked like someone in armor.
鎧姿ですか？私の屋敷にはそのような住人はいませんね。それにそのような姿をしていたら立てる物音も相当大きいとは思いますが、少なくとも私は気がつきませんでしたね。
I suppose I was simply seeing things.
万が一があっては困りますし、今から少しの間見回りをしてきますよ。教えてくれてありがとうございます。
As Saint Germain turns to leave, I speak up. Thank you for allowing me to stay here. I hope we get along. Saint Germain turns back to me.
こちらこそ。きっとこれからたくさんのことを共に経験していくことになるのでしょうから。明日からまた忙しくなります。せめて今夜はゆっくりと眠ってください。良い夢と穏やかな眠りをあなたのために祈りましょう。
Hello, sir. I'm playing a visual novel. It's called Cold Reliaze. It's pretty good. Yes. Oh, yes. Roll the dubs for story time. Story time. After the air of mystery that has left behind is affecting me. When I return to the bedroom, Shishi on the bed breathing softly on in his sleep. You came back. I sigh and lay down on the bed. Fatigue begins to set in and I feel sleeping beginning to overtake me. As I'm drifting away, I look out at the moon floating outside the window. What will tomorrow bring? It will likely be filled with things that I can't possibly imagine right now. I look back on everything that happened today and I feel my world rapidly expanding. My sleep is comfortable and deep. Okay, so recap. Oh, it's a black scene. Broadcasting only mic because you entered a black scene. Why is it blacked? Okay, anyways. Recap. So, we're playing as a girl. She was locked away in a mansion. She's technically a monster because she's got this hollow gem in her chest that makes her skin poisonous to where if she touch people with her bare skin, they melt. And, ooh, nice. And then, London's police force tries to, like, kidnap me from the mansion, and then Lupin and his gang save me. And there we are. Why is it a black scene, though? Maybe I can, like, just fast forward past this part. Talking about the gem in her chest. Well, I guess it's not gonna let me do... It's only gonna let me play the first chapter, guys. I'm sorry. Well, it's on the PlayStation Store, if you would like to read it for yourself. It's got a steampunk setting. Very interesting. You have, some of the characters. We got Victor Frankenstein, who is a famous alchemist. We have Saint Germain. He's an elusive mansion owner. We got Lupin the Third, or Lupin, right? The Master Thief. And then we got Ichabod Crane, which we just call him Impy. Yeah, that's the story. So, unfortunately, we can't play any more of this because it's not going to broadcast it. Man, it's just starting to get good. Okay. Well, maybe next time, folks. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye!